lot of customization and a lot of upgrading to do on the Jackdaw. You can upgrade all the weapons to fit the playstyle you wish. Now, as we get onto the Jackdaw, we can see that the crew is cheering for us. Edward has a really close relationship with his first mate, Adewale, standing right there, and with his crew. And this is something that you'll see later in the demo, that we can lose and gain crew members. Again, using the spyglass, we can really see the contents of a ship, but you can also assess the danger and threat level of these ships. But for now, we're going to continue to Mysteriosa to find that treasure. Here we've crossed into a harpooning zone. The harpooning system is connected to the hunting system, which is used for upgrading Edward himself. So you can upgrade the number of weapons he carries, the ammo that you can carry, and even his health. But for now, we've moved past that zone and we've got into a storm. Storms are very dangerous. If you're not careful, if you don't know how to navigate a storm, you will take damage to your ship and you will lose crew members. In the distance, we can see a water spout. This is a tornado in the ocean. These are very dangerous. They can suck you in, and when they do, they tear the ship apart and take out your crew. Here we can see its effect on a ship. This poor ship got sucked in and got destroyed. Storms are very dangerous, but we wanted the player to take advantage of this. When you've mastered a storm, when you know how these systems work, you can pull enemies into a storm and let the storm do damage for you. So there is a strategic element to using a storm in the world. Here we can see that the storm is dying down a bit, but there's still this torrential downpour. It was very important for us to get the real mood of and the atmosphere of the Caribbean in the weather cycles and in the daytime cycles. But here, since we've survived the storm, did pretty well, let's order our crew to sing. Sea shanties are a part of this game. It's a collectible that you can find in the world. So the more you find, the bigger playlist you have for your crew. But for now, we've made it to Mysteriosa. So again, we're going to seamlessly get off our ship and explore this location. Mysteriosa is a Mayan ruin. Mayan ruins are heavy with stealth and navigation capacities. There's a lot of treasures and hidden discoveries to be found in these locations. If we recall the treasure map, the treasure is hidden behind a temple. So just by quickly looking around, we can see that temple looks about right. So that's our objective. We'll head there. As we go this way, we can see there's a lot of guards on the beach. We could go in and fight them if we wish to, but to show off that this is a mini open world, we're going to try to find a different route to get to our objective. Here, we've seen a guard. We don't want to alert him, and we don't want to alert the guards on the beach, so we're going to use our stealth ability to take him out silently. With AC3, we were able to push the navigation in the frontier, which means using natural environments like trees and rocks and so on. Mayan ruins are the perfect place where we mix man-made structures and these natural environments. So you really get to feel how far the navigation abilities of the assassin have come since the original game. In the distance there, we can see another part of the island being blocked off by a patrol of guards. We're going to avoid it for now and go for that treasure. It's important for us to be able to give the players new tools, specifically for stealth. In this case, we have the blowpipe. Using the berserk darts, you make your enemies go crazy. Effectively, this means that they'll attack anything and everything in sight, including their own friends, animals, or Edward if he was in the way. So you do have to be careful with how you use it. But now that we've caused a distraction, if we happen to fall down there, at least there's already a bit of damage done for us. But using our navigation skills, we're able to get past that area without any trouble. There in the distance, you can see the Jackdaw, placed exactly where you left it when you got onto this location. It's really important for us to show the beauty of this Caribbean world. The Caribbean has some amazing vistas, and we pushed ourselves to replicate this in the game. As we continue forward, we can see in the distance there's a couple prisoners that are taken hostage. This is a scenario that you need to use stealth. If you're detected by those guards, they will kill the hostages. So in this case, it's to your advantage to use the environment to figure out how you can take out those guards without being detected. In this case, it's 2 guards, so it's not too hard. There are other scenarios where you have more guards and you have to figure out how you can take all of them out at the same time. Now that we've freed these prisoners, they are more than happy to join our crew. This is just one way of gaining crew members. As mentioned earlier, there's the taverns. There's actually many different setups of gaining crew. Here, we're going to go back to the treasure map. We can see that the treasure is actually behind the temple near a fountain. So if we just look around, we can see that it's around here. Now that we've found the treasure, what we've actually found is a blueprint. Blueprints are incredibly valuable for the upgrading of the Jackdaw. This is how you can upgrade the biggest and most devastating upgrades of the ship. So here we're approaching a reach high point. Just like classic ACs, synchronizing with a reach high point reveals the contents of a location and the map itself. But as an added feature, because this game world is so huge, there are many different locations, this also becomes a fast travel point. So now you can, by synchronizing, now you can come back here anytime you wish to collect those treasures that we passed up a bit earlier. Here we've reached the end of the demo. This was a tease of the open world that we have. We're very excited to be able to show off this game and to let you play it very soon. Thank you for joining us.
Pre-order now for exclusive in-game missions.